So, you know how sometimes you stumble upon a show that just feels different? You're not really sure what to expect at first, but it's got that vibe, that feeling that keeps you glued to the screen. Something about it feels like there's more than just what's on the surface. And that's when Apothecary Diaries shows up, sneaking into your watch list. At first, you might think it's just a chill historical drama, a little slice of life with a splash of mystery. You've seen the type of show before, right? But it's got that extra something that makes you want to know more. The kind of story where the deeper you go, the more you realize this isn't just about palace drama or court intrigue. It's all about her. Enter Maomao. And trust me, she's not your average anime protagonist. No fancy backstory about her being a lost princess or some hidden royal heir. Nope, Maomao is just, well, Maomao. Living in a small town with her father, a doctor who's obsessed with herbs, poisons, and all things medicine. Now, while other kids are out there playing, Maomao is in her lab, studying the darkest secrets of the human body. Seriously, she's like a tiny, sarcastic chemist with zero time for nonsense. She's got this cold attitude that's perfect for someone who works with lethal potions on the regular. She's got the brains, but not the warm, cuddly vibes you'd expect from a main character. And honestly, that's what makes her so interesting. But, of course, things can't stay calm for long. One day, Maomao's life takes a sharp turn. Instead of continuing her quiet, poison-filled life, she gets kidnapped. Yeah, you heard me. Kidnapped. Thrown into the chaotic, glittering world of the royal palace. Now, here's the thing. Maomao doesn't react like your typical anime protagonist. No freakouts, no dramatic why me speeches. She's just like, alright, guess I'm in a palace now. Let's see what happens. And yeah, just like that, she's taken away from her quiet life and dropped into the heart of the imperial palace. But this isn't some fairy tale glow up, no silk robes, and royal treatment. Instead, she's shoved into the role of a lowly servant, surrounded by backstabbing courtiers, secret rivalries, and a very real chance of being poisoned before lunchtime. Rather than panicking, Maomao just sizes up the situation, keeps her head down, and starts piecing things together like a Sherlock Holmes in disguise. And that's where the real fun begins. At first, she plans to lay low, do her job, and get out of this mess in one piece. But, well, that plan lasts about 5 minutes. Because the moment she notices something's off, 2 of the Emperor's favorite consorts falling mysteriously ill, her instincts kick in. See, Maomao isn't just some bystander. She's a walking encyclopedia of poisons, and she can't help but analyze the situation. So, she secretly leaves a warning note about the poison being used, expecting to go unnoticed. But nope, that tiny act of intelligence gets her thrown into the spotlight, and that's when we meet him, Jinshi. Now, Jinshi is a walking mystery, the kind of guy who walks into a room and instantly makes people nervous. He's beautiful, so beautiful it actually causes problems. But don't let that fool you. He's sharp, calculating, and always 2 steps ahead. And the moment he gets wind of Maomao's intelligence, he decides, yeah, I'm keeping this one. And just like that, our poison nerd is dragged into palace politics. But this isn't your usual anime power climb, where the protagonist gets recognition and suddenly takes over the world. Maomao doesn't want power. She just wants to be left alone to experiment with weird herbs and peace. The problem? She's too good at what she does. Every time she solves a mystery, whether it's uncovering a secret poisoning, diagnosing some noblewoman's strange illness, or just outsmarting the court's most devious players, she earns more recognition. And more recognition? That means more trouble. Because the palace? That's not just a place of luxury. It's a battlefield. People disappear. Secrets can get you killed. And Maomao? She's right in the middle of it. Now, what makes Apothecary Diaries so good isn't just the mystery solving, it's the way it balances everything. You've got the palace intrigue, the politics, and the high-stakes survival game. But at the same time, it's hilarious. Maomao is just built different. She's sarcastic, brutally honest, and completely unimpressed by the nonsense around her. Jinshi is out here throwing all kinds of mind games at her, but she barely reacts and just keeps doing her thing. And speaking of Jinshi, the dynamic between him and Maomao? Chef's kiss. It's the slow burn, push and pull dynamic where neither of them fully understands what's going on between them. Jinshi is fascinated by Maomao, and she is just trying to avoid catching whatever weird disease makes women fall for him on sight. Their interactions are equal parts tense, hilarious, and weirdly wholesome. But beyond the characters, there's the world building. And man, this show nails it. The Imperial Palace isn't just some elegant setting, it feels real. From the way power is structured to the insane amount of detail put into the medical and historical aspects, you can tell this world is fully fleshed out. The poison cases aren't just random plot devices, they actually make sense, based on real medicine and history. And that brings us to Season 2. If Season 1 was all about Maomao finding her place in the palace and solving smaller mysteries, Season 2 takes things to a whole new level. The stakes are higher, the mysteries are more complex, and Maomao is pulled even deeper into the tangled web of the palace. But here's the thing, she's not just reacting to events. She's right at the center of it all, navigating power plays and court politics where every move counts. What makes Season 2 even more exciting is that we start to see new sides to characters like Jinshi, who's still full of surprises. As the tension builds, Maomao's intelligence and calm demeanor make her an even more crucial player in this dangerous game. But this time, there's no escaping the palace's darker secrets, and things get way more intense. Season 2 takes everything that worked in the first season and turns it up a notch, adding even more depth to the story. If you are hooked by Maomao's unique approach to solving problems, this next chapter is a must-watch. The mystery, the drama, the tension, it's all building to something bigger, and you won't want to miss how it all unfolds. At this point, Apothecary Diaries isn't just a fun historical mystery. It's a masterpiece. The characters, the storytelling, the way it balances humor and tension, it just works. So if you somehow haven't started watching it yet, you're missing out on one of the most exciting anime of the year. And that's going to be it for today. If you enjoyed diving into this masterpiece with me, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more anime breakdowns. Also, drop a comment letting me know your thoughts on Apothecary Diaries and what you're most excited for in Season 2. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.